What's going on, everybody? I'm Primalliquid and welcome to my guide for the Disgaea 7 demo. In this video, I'm going to be showing you the new method for mana farming. Yes, mana farming. Obviously, the good method is patched in the English version of the demo. However, worry not, I got you covered. So, first thing is first, there are a few things you are going to need to do. First of all, you are going to need to unlock the Dark Assembly, and then you are going to need to pass a bill, which is somewhere around the EXP ones. I've already passed it, which is basically unlock Evil Gotcha. Once you have unlocked that, the option will be available at the Netherworld Hospital, where it says pull Evil Gotcha. Now, what we are going to need to do now is basically heal massive amounts of HP, SP, or revive. And we're going to need a couple of things as well. First of all, ideally, you would have a high-level character. Obviously, I'm making this video semi-early on into the demo, so my highest level is 41. Then what you want to do is you want to go to the recruiter, and you want to make a bunch of zombie characters at the highest level possible. Just make them as incompetent and use the extra point in the HP category. Zombies have the highest HP out of the base classes available, so they are the ones that we are going to use for this. Also, you want to create either a magician or a red mage. Okay, so either a magician or a witch. The reason we want either of these two characters is because they do not have any counter abilities. Once we have them, go ahead and equip one of them, doesn't matter which one, just any of them, with 3 slippers. This is just to increase their movement range. Okay, then once we have that, we're going to go to the dimension guide, and we're going to go to stage 1-5, battle against the protection magistrate. Once there, we are basically going to abuse a little fact. So, because we need to heal massive amounts, the easiest way of doing that is to kill everything we own. So, what we are going to do now, first and foremost, is we are going to slowly make our way up. The reason we've gone to this stage is there is an enemy here called the Heavy Knight. Now, we cannot create that class, okay? And because we cannot create it, that means that we can actually keep throwing it further and further down, and eventually we can then throw it into our own spawn point. And because we can throw it in there, but we cannot create the unit, it will not capture. And because it will not capture, everything in our base is basically going to die. And because everything dies, that means we can then massively revive them all. So let's just skip a little forward. Okay, so here we are about to throw the Heavy Knight into the base panel. As you can see, it goes in, but it will not survive. Even though my levels are infinitely higher than his in the base panel, and my monsters are so much stronger, it doesn't matter. Because we cannot capture the unit, we will not win that fight, basically. And now that we've done that and we've killed our own base panel, all we have to do now is just go through the stage as normal, completely clear off the stage, kill everything, and then once we are back in the actual main base, we can go to the hospital and revive everybody. So let's do that, shall we? Okay, we're just about to finish the stage off now. However, right here at the end, I'm going to use the Astral Impact special skill, which releases magic sorting your stuff all at once. This is basically just going to mean that we're going to lose all of our SP on the Novice Skull. Okay, no, I guess it's not. Oh well, that's fine. Obviously, only the witch has that skill. It doesn't really matter either way. It was just going to be a little bit more SP for us, but it's fine. Right, okay, so now that we've done that, all our characters are dead. So what we are going to do is we are going to go down to the hospital, and we're going to revive them. Now, as you can see, it is very expensive, costing 24,000 HL. I do not have 24,000. That is perfectly fine. So if we take a look at Pull Evil Gotcha as well, I have 255 RP. Let's just go ahead and revive them all from the top. It doesn't matter if we still miss a few. See, we've run out of HL now. That's fine, because if we look at Pull Evil Gotcha, we've gone from 250 RP to 16,000 RP. And now we just have to keep pulling the prize over and over. So we're just going to very quickly do that. Now, as you can see, we've got the completion perk, so we're going to take that. Of course we are. Now, normally on the Japanese demo, this would level up, but it doesn't on the English version. We are stuck at low level. So we're just going to keep doing the base one over and over and over again. Once we have basically gone through all of our RP, also, keep in mind, you do keep getting money for this, so feel free to go back to the treatment and heal the rest of them as well for even more RP. Now it's just a case of constantly doing this. The reason we are doing this, right, is because of the rewards. We want the actual Evilty scrolls. The reason being for that is how we are going to farm mana. Okay, now it might sound a little weird that we're going to farm mana using them, but trust me, it works. Okay, so what we're going to do now that we've done a couple of them is we are going to go over to the skill shop and we're going to convert Evilties with Purika. As you can see, I have no Evilties on there, so let's go ahead and just very quickly sort those out, and then we're just going to go down the list teaching all the Evilties to Parikia. Obviously we already have some of them now, so we're just going to go down in a list teaching them. Now at this point, we should pretty much have all of the Evilties available from the low tier. So what I would suggest doing as well is just teach one of everything to someone like Fuji as well. That way, if you ever want to create those Evilty scrolls, you don't have to get them again. You can just create a scroll using Fuji. Now the best ones to aim for here are Revitalizing Power and Improved Recovery, because they offer the most amount of mana when you actually convert them. So now we've gone through all of the Evilties, so we're going to go back to Convert Evilty. So currently we have 646 mana on Parikia. We're going to convert all these Evilties right now. And as you can see, my mana is just going up and up and up. Now, obviously, this is a slow method. We only gain about 2,500 mana per time, but once we convert them, we can just then reteach all the scrolls again. Now, yes, this method is incredibly bad compared to the Japanese demo, but we have to work with the best that we have, and since they got rid of basically every other method, this is all that we have left for this. However, the good news is we don't actually need a huge amount of mana for this. But though, everybody, that is going to be the end of this video. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope it has helped. Also, just remember, everything you do in the demo does transfer over to the full game. So, go get overpowered. As always, though, everybody, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.